Well, well, well. What do we have here? Xbox raised their prices, or more specifically, Xbox Game Pass raised their prices. I think this is surprising. It just kind of, this is surprising with how sharply they tuned their prices up and with how sudden it came on. Though I think just about everyone back when they first did this realized what they were doing, which for the uninformed, they had this fantastic service, very cheap. What did it start off as? Yeah, I had to look it up. It was $10 back in 2017. Fast forward to today, now we have for their ultimate $30 a month. Their essential package being $10 a month. But anyways, they give you the phenomenal service. Everyone goes in on it. But a lot of us quickly saw that they were trying to entrap people to get used to it so they could gouge the hell out of you, which, they're starting to do now. It became extremely evident to me. This is my Game Pass right here. As you can see, I have the Ultimate, which I'll probably be changing here soon. Probably just unsubscribe. Is that on their platform, the Game Pass platform for the computer, when you download a game, when you download it, two things happen. One, they have complete control of the game. It goes onto a folder in your computer that is extremely difficult to access or mod. I did not like that. And at one point, I had to change my install to another hard drive, and I had an extremely difficult time getting my saves back. The second thing that happens is that if that game leaves Game Pass, you are SOL. You can no longer play, you can no longer access your saves. The only way you can really access it again is if they put it up for sale on Game Pass and you purchase it so you can own it. As you can see in my library, that's the wrong library. There, took me a second, but I found it. I have purchased no games. I don't even know when this happened. Candy Crush Saga. The Fallout Shelter was free. I'm pretty sure Daggerfall 2 is free. So I also have it on GOG, which I got it for free there also. I never purchased any games on Xbox Game Pass for this reason, because I knew what they were doing. They were trying to get control of the platform and then yank the rug from out beneath you, right? Also, the games that I downloaded and play, I usually use Game Pass as a test bed. If I play it and like it, then I'll go ahead and buy it. But I'm afraid that a lot of us, that's not the case. A lot of people use Game Pass as a primary way to play games. So this puts people in a pretty difficult spot where they stop paying for Ultimate and they lose probably the majority of their library. I think, like with a lot of other people, this is a very bad move on Xbox's part. It's kind of tough to see what their thinking is here, because first of all, there's no real reason to own an Xbox. Most of the games on there you can play on the PlayStation, and lately they don't have a good track record for exclusives. I can't think of any exclusive on the Xbox right now that makes me want an Xbox. Halo, it's not what it used to be. Gears of War, for sure, is not what it used to be. And those really the only two exclusives I can think of, and both those are lackluster at the moment. Not to mention that now that they kind of put everything on the PC also, why buy an Xbox? Just buy a PC. And furthermore, why pay for Game Pass? I mean, let's look at what you're getting exactly. What you're kind of getting. And this is the better way to phrase it. If you're on the fence about canceling your Ultimate Game Pass, ask yourself this. Do you normally spend $360 a year on games? Okay? If the answer is yes, I spend $360 in games a year, then cancel Game Pass. Now, if you spend more than $360, you might want to keep Game Pass. But even then, you still might want to consider it because, again, if Mortal Kombat 11 was on Game Pass and they remove it, now you need to buy it for $5, or Death Stranding for $20, and et cetera, go down the list here. You got a spot on top of your subscription. You need to purchase the games. So, in this sense, I think a lot of you are gonna say, you know what? I don't really spend $360 a year on games, and even if I did, I would rather cancel Game Pass and just purchase them. So doing some quick math here, at $60 a game at full price, that's 6 games a year you're purchasing. 6 AAA titles. Now, I know games kind of fluctuate these days, the prices are a little wild, but I think $60 is a fair assessment. So 6 games a year. Do you purchase 6 games a year? I mean, some people most likely do. You spend $360. That's not far-fetched. However, if you were to just take that $360, purchase the 6 games, and let's say you spend $40 more, that's $400 a year on games, at least you keep the games. So if you're following my logic here, none of this is in Xbox's favor. They've gotten a lot of backlash. And I know that they see, the service crash with everyone trying to cancel. However, that's neither here nor there for me. It's an isolated incident. Though I would like to read their reply, which was on the Verge. The Verge, I guess, had some interview for them. And they said, Dustin Blackwell, director of gaming, I guess had some sort of interview with The Verge. And they quoted him saying, in defense of their price hike, their 50% price hike, what's new for everyone across all 3 Xbox Game Pass plans is bigger game libraries, including PC games across each of the plans. There is also unlimited cloud gaming, which is new to Essential and Premium subscribers. That's their defense. And after reading that, you can really see what they're trying to do here. The price of gaming is astronomical. I run a 3090 in my computer. I haven't checked prices lately, but when I did a couple months ago, because I was thinking about getting a backup because I also use it for work, you could not get a 3090 for anything less than $1,000. And this is a 3090. Since then, we've had a 4090 and 5090, which are, ridiculous. Now you're getting into a friggin' month of rent, right? Just for a graphics card. And most people want to do is play games with it. So what they're doing is they're kind of with everyone is gouging the market. So what they're doing is, hey, you want to play, that's the new Death Stranding on the highest graphical settings, or just play it in general without stuttering. We'll pay for our premium subscription, $30 a month, $360 a year, and you can play it using our servers, as long as you have a good internet connection. Guys, don't fall for this. Don't give in to it, because I'm going to tell you what, this only gets worse. They out the blue raise the prices by 50%. As sure as the sky is blue, they're going to do it again. Yeah, screw this noise. $360 just to play games? No. Anyways, guys, that's enough about this for today. If there are any more updates, I'll cover it and give my 2 cents. But until then, take care and later days. And own your games.